So here's a question I got. Dude was like, how do I approach women? What's my mindset when I'm out and about in social situations? And how do I think? So, Shark Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. So here's the deal. Um, when I'm out and about, whether I'm working or at the mall, at an event, and let's say there's women around. Let's say there's a lot of women around. Say 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter how many women around in the building or in that environment. This is how I think. And I'm going to tell you why I think this way. I assume that at least one woman in a pack of 3 women, 5, 10 women in that room likes me. I assume that. And you know what? Most of the time, I've been proven to be right. I've been proven to be right. 99% of the time. At least one woman likes me. Now, can I parlay that into something else? Who knows? You don't know until you start to talk. So whichever one has interest. That's usually how that go. If I don't approach the right one, oh well. So whichever woman I approach, even before I approach her, even before I say one word to her, because if I see a woman looking, I say, hi, how you doing? And especially if I see her like 4 or 5 days a week or once a week, like a routine type thing. Eventually, I'll ask her name. I get her name, and then I'll parlay that into something in the conversation. That's usually how I go. Like, hey, where you from? How long you been coming up in this joint? What do you think about it? Whatever is going on in the environment, I talk about. You know what I'm saying? Just like if I see a girl that's from, maybe she's a Latina. Just assuming she's Latina, right? And I'll be like, hey, where you from? You have heavy features. And some I've said that to some women, and they start laughing. Now, when I say heavy features, that can mean anything. That could be big nose, big eyes, big lips, breasts, butt. That could mean anything. That's a compliment. But now check this out. If a woman doesn't like you, that could be taken a very offensive way. You gotta be careful with that. Because if a woman doesn't like you, there's nothing you can really say that she'll like. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. That's what a wise man once told me. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So just keep that in mind. So I only say what I think I can get away with in any conversation. I choose my words wisely. So when I'm talking to a woman, I flirt just to see how far I can go. And if it ain't going nowhere, if she don't like it, I keep it moving. If I happen to see them again, I'll say, hi, how you doing? And that's it. I won't engage in any more conversation with her. But see, I don't feel like I don't go out of my way to do things, to make her like me and and act all goofy and silly. I don't do any of that. You know why? Because I know who I am. And I know what I bring to the table of value. If she can't see it at some point in time, either during that first conversation or even after that first conversation, oh well. That's her loss, not mine. Why? Because I know who I am. I know she don't come across guys like me very often. She don't know that. She don't know who I am. She don't know me from a can of paint. But I know who I am. So that's where the confidence comes from. The confidence comes from I know who I am, and I know what I've done and accomplished and experienced before I met her. So I don't feel like I have to do all this extra stuff like a lot of guys do, acting like they a comedian or acting goofy and silly and doing too much too fast. I'm not doing none of that. The most I'll do is flirt. The initial conversation. I'll say, hey, nice shoes. I like your hair. You know, I don't comment on, I don't do the dress thing too much. Oh, nice dress. I kind of stay away from that. Especially in a job environment. Now you can say, hey, you look nice today. Oh, that's cool. You know. And I'm honest. I don't lie. No, you say, well, they lied too. Whatever. Let them lie. You know, they're not lying to me. They're lying to themselves. Because eventually the truth's going to come out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm honest. And why am I honest? Because of my experience, my track record before I met her, and what I've accomplished before I met her. You know, she ain't the prize. She know it. Most women know most women know they really ain't got it like that. All she got is a job. That's it. It's like I met a lot of women, they work their ass off, and at the end of the day, they go home, they tired, and jump into bed. That's their life. Their whole life is tied to that job. I'm not living like that. I have a completely different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of that job. I just work that job. And then they're not thinking like that. So when she talks to me, she don't know what she's about to get into. She might not be ready for a guy like me. And that's okay. It's her loss, not mine. You know. That's how it is. So I'm not really trying to... Everybody's not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. Everybody's not for you. You got to think like this. See, if you know who you are, you wouldn't like be putting no woman on a pedestal just because she looks nice, because you attracted to her. That's all it takes. You don't have to know where she come from, how she was raised, where she live. I mean, I'm not walking around saying she's out of my league and whatever that means. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not even thinking like that. Out of your league, whose league we talking about here? Who league are we talking about? Out of your league? Out of what? Society's league? Whose league are we talking about? Are we talking about NFL football league? You know, come on, man. Oh, just because you didn't go to a big university, like she probably did. Oh, she's out of your league. Okay, if you think highly of education from a big university, okay. If that makes you feel beneath her, okay, cool. You know, that's on you to think that way, but not me. Well, she graduated from, I don't know, UNC. So what? So what? Anybody can go to graduate from a university if they study just a little bit. I've been to big universities. People there are not, everybody's not that smart as much as you think. And if you've been to a big university, you know what I'm talking about. So when I'm in any social situation, I'm asking questions. I'm trying to see if I have anything in common with this person, or vice versa. I mean, what's the mindset like? Might not have anything in common. If that's so, if that's okay, that's okay too. Let's keep it moving. Most people, most women, most people that I meet, we probably won't have anything in common. I'd say at least 80%. We ain't gonna really hang out, kick it. We probably just talk every time I see them, and that'll be it. And sometimes I'll have a phone number and still won't call them. They might call me. I might answer. Sometime I won't. But it's just some people just not. They're just not fun to be around. So this is how I get down, man. When I meet people, I try to look for something that we have in common. You know. But I know most people that I know, that I meet, they're not into the stuff that I'm into. They're not into technology. They're not into computers. They're not into becoming the best version of self. They're not into, being a trendsetter, like traveling. Nah, most people would just work their job, come home, thank God it's Friday. They want to look at reality shows and look at basketball, football. Go to the, well, you can't go to the club now. Go to the bar down the street, go to the restaurant, go to the mall. Oh, that's cool, but I ain't really into that shit like that. Yeah, I go to shopping from time to time. I'll go to the bar from time to time. But I ain't looking at TV like that. I ain't looking at no reality shows. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to the restaurant like that. I ain't like looking forward to Fridays. Every day is Friday for me. I'm living my life. And I highly recommend you do the same thing too. And this is some of the stuff that I wrote about in both of my books. Boss Life Secrets. It's right behind me. Check that out on Amazon.com. And there's a video that you can look at that goes into details about what I was talking about in this video, you can just click the link below this video. Free video. Look at it as much as you want. Just click the link below this video, somewhere below this video, and you can get that. And that will take your game to the next level. You know. So hey, like, share this video. Click that link below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.